and say hello. You're me, Benji. What's that there? Right, come and say hello. You've had a whale of a time for your week with us. You've absolutely gorgeous. Look how pretty. Only getting rid of the big clumps. In fact, that's looking quite lush now, to be fair. That we may be having a little bit of a special guest arriving to do some grass cutting. And I bet none of you out there are going to have any idea who it's going to be. We've got the start of a new vlog. We get all sorts of animals and people staying with us here at the nurseries. We've had parrots, we get lots of dogs. Never had a budgie. You've got to meet Benji. How long have you been here?
A week.
A week. You've got to meet Benji, who's having his first holiday as a campsite pussycat, and Benji has been the centre of attention with everybody, haven't you, Benji? Right, Benji. And he's had so many tickles and scratches and strokes off people, hasn't he? Benji, come, Puss. Are you going to come up here? Right, come on. Right, come and say hello. You're me, Benji. What's that there? Right, come and say hello. You've had a whale of a time for your week with us. You've absolutely gorgeous. Look how pretty this cat is here. It's a proper tiger. Proper tiger. Look at that there. Look at that there. Oh, what have you seen? There's very few mice at the moment until the fields get harvested, and then you can come back as a mouser. It's a Saturday. I was saying to Dave, it's a very rare full weekend with decent, hot, sunny weather. A busy old campsite, holiday park, etc. So late opening up because I think, as I've mentioned, normally on Saturdays I don't like firing machinery up if people are on site sunbathing and things like that. But the guy that you saw earlier with his cat, they've been with us for a week, so I'm just going to do their one pitch where the grass has grown, and then over on the seasonal area I'm just going to be going over to where the work has been done over winter. He's checking for stones and rocks, and on the orange mower to do some stuff there. And the cafe, quite a few in this morning, which is quite great to see. And I can't believe we're school's out. So if you're staying with us in July and August during school holidays, the nurseries is a bit like a sanctuary, because we're an adult only site. It's blissfully quiet here, and then you'll suddenly go out and not realise how busy Skegness and Mablethorpe are with the school holidays. It can be a bit chaotic now if you're out and about. But hey ho, school holidays. And there we are. Who was it? It was Alice Cooper, wasn't it? School's out. Those of a certain age. Do you remember Alice Cooper? School's out for summer. Or was it leaving school, wasn't it? And school's out forever. Right, I'm just going to go and do a quick walk down and check out for any rocks and stones. I was down here the other week with you. This is a cleared here the other day. I saw the other week. So the rabbits had dug out from up there, and then all they've done is kicked out so many stones. I was here yesterday and I had to avoid this area with a mower so you don't get any stones on. Mammoth rabbits. That's a new one. So there's another one there. So they're not on the grass, so they've kicked out. If you look at the size of these, so this is the hardcore, not the this is just the dressing. You can see where they've kicked it all out, but that's not too bad because it's not on the grass. And then so down to the back here, it's all rubble and stuff. And when you're looking on camera now, it probably all looks quite green and lush. There's a lot of not a lot of work, but this was mounds of clay. Loads of clay was here, and soil and nettles and thistles. And basically, I've been patting it down and getting rid of the big clumps. In fact, that's looking quite lush now, to be fair. And if I hadn't have done, you'd have had thistles up to your waist. And that's some seed that's come off the farm. But yeah, if you go back on the videos and you come up here at the beginning of the year, this was just all of this was mud. All of here was just nothing but mud. So I'm going to go and get the Husqvarna on here. So there's no grass cuttings. And then we've got signs of a mould. Killer Dave may be back. So that's fairly fresh here. But the mould that we had here, oh, hang on, I lie, hang on a minute. It's still fresh. So some people are going, leave the moulds alone. Yeah, I agree on that. The problem being when you've got the moulds, depending where the mole is, they tunnel underground and it can be quite shallow where the tunneling is. And those tunnels can be quite deep. And what you don't want to end up happening is for you to be walking on a pitch and you stand on a tunnel what's giving way where the moles were, and you go and break a leg, sprain an ankle, or trip over, and then go, you shouldn't have had the moles. And that's one reason why moles are dealt with, as well as cosmetically not looking nice. Little one there. But if you imagine a tunnel now and you put your foot on that and the ground went from underneath your foot, you soon kick off if you hurt yourself. So I had spray down here recently, but I got thistles back up, so I'm going to spend an hour weeding, I think, at some stage. And get some more killer down. So where are we now? Say kids are broken up. As I was saying to Dave, July is normally the month of ladybirds, isn't it? And currently there's a bit of a lack of ladybirds. Right, a little bit of an unusual clip that I'm going to do. I'm not one for loading in drone footage on videos as B-roll. I've had a drone for many years. I had a big DJI Phantom, and I've got a DJI Mini now as well. So last night we had a wonderful sunset, so I thought I'm going to throw up the drone. I flew it off site. There's nothing more ruder than just sending up drones on campsites when there's people sunbathing or about and watching you. So it's not really something that I approve of. Anyway, so I'm going to throw in, it's a bit 5-8 minutes, something like that I think it is, some drone footage of the sun going down and looking at the Lincolnshire view of how there's no hills or anything like that. And then towards the end of the drone, I should have gone a bit further up, but the field at the back of the site where we had what we call the lake, you'll see the amount of damage what happened over winter. And this is only one farmer's field, so if you imagine throughout the whole of the country how much devastation, all the rain over winter, it's quite alarming. Anyway, I'm going to throw in some drone footage, which I think, I've not done any drone footage here. You've got some drone footage in West Wales, and you've got some drone footage when it's at Adrian's Wall campsite, but I've never actually put a drone up here before. So that's coming up now. And in typical British fashion, we just had a shower. Blue sky there, so I could see the grey sky coming up behind us. So the weather forecast a couple of days ago said it was predicting thunderstorms, which we've not had. But it's cooled off a little bit, so it's been very, very warm. Let's just go and have a look where the pigeon situation is. How's the pigeon today? Not seeing the pigeon. Hello, pigeon. Oh, you're still up there. Coo, 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 coo. So I've been doing driving instructions today. Oh, hello, little robin. Oh, we've got so many little robin fledglings about all over. So one was just literally here. Yeah, I've just been doing driving lessons. I've been a driving instructor today. Can you guess who has been driving or been learning to ride sit on mowers, Husqvarnas and Steegers? Yes, Dave from the cafe. He's had his first go on the ride on mowers, and I was showing Dave and Tracy a little bit earlier that we may be having a little bit of a special guest arriving to do some grass cutting. And I bet none of you out there are going to have any idea who it's going to be. And I'll tell you what, when you see the person cutting the grass, I promise, I guarantee, it will make you laugh. Or if you don't laugh, there's something wrong with you. Barbara should have now been up and staying with us as I'm recording this. And she's been a bit poorly, so the heat doesn't really agree with Barbara. She doesn't like the heat. So she's postponed that visit to stay with us for a possible couple of days. So as I'm recording this, it's Saturday. I'm very sweaty. And I think the plan is now that she might come up on Tuesday. And then what we've also started to look at for home, for Sandra and for Barbara, we may be getting a couple of small air conditioning units, the small portable ones. So it's been some years since I've had one, but I used to have one years back and it was quite efficient. So apparently Sandra's a bit panting at home as well with all the heat that we've had. So so we're looking at those. Can you hear the rain? In fact, I'm going to get the Steger mower in. That's why I've come. Yeah, let me just get the Steger mower. Right, let me get the Steger mower in before I get a wet bum. Right. Then you can hear that blowing. So we have got, listen. So as I was saying to Dave, it's pouring down. I've not got a coat on. Oh no! I don't know if you can see. Just saying to Dave, I was a bit concerned whether it was a fan that was the bearing had gone. Anyway, it's an exhaust manifold bolt is missing, so I think Dave had one on the side, so I'll get Dave and myself to give me a lift. It looks like it's a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch bolt on this. What was I just saying then? Oh, Barbara and air conditioning. Yeah, so we're looking at air conditioning units to put in at home, just to try and cool things down and stuff. Yeah. And I've got a really cool product review to do. You may possibly have seen it before this comes out, but I'm quite excited to be doing a review of something, which I'm not going to mention just at the moment. And I've got quite a few bits and bobs coming up. So anybody who watches my product reviews and gives a thumbs up and things like that, it helps me grow my channel a little bit. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, so I'm probably going to pull down this here. It's peeing down at the minute, and I'm going to go and leg it into my office. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. As I say, there's quite a lot of drone footage in there which I don't normally insert, but if you did like the drone footage, do let me know, and I might take the drone out a little bit more often if we've got suitable days where we've not got too much wind to blow it about and things like that. But for now, as ever, I'm waiting for one more check-in, which is a very last minute booking with us. And I said to Dave, it'll be the one that'll be last. It's funny, you know, you get a sense of who's going to be the late one. Anyway, It's the way the mop flopped. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you're a new viewer, a new subscriber and things like that, here's a massive thumbs up from us to you. And for all our regular viewers out there, here's a massive big thumbs up and a great big hug to everybody. Take care.